Sure thing. Did you know the 1965 Shelby Daytona was actually designed to compete with Ferrari in endurance racing? It's like the American muscle joined the European racing aristocrats and said, "Hold my beer." It's a rare beast that combines sleek design with some serious racing pedigree. Because nothing says fun like a car built to beat Ferrari on the track. Alright everyone, you better make up your minds because the clock is ticking and the cars are about to be unleashed. No pressure, but this is your moment to pick the champion that will dominate the track. Choose wisely or just watch as the AI makes the decision for you. The race is almost set, so get those picks in before it's too late. Well, this is quite the nostalgic showdown, isn't it? On one side we have the classic charm of a 1967 Chevrolet Corvette C2, which is known for its sleek design and sharp handling. It's like racing with a piece of history. On the other side, a 1970 Dodge Challenger, which screams muscle car with raw power and a bit of a bully attitude. Given the cars involved, I'd say it's going to come down to who handles the twists and turns better. The Corvette, with its lighter frame, might have an edge in agility around New Jersey Motorsports Park's curves. But don't underestimate the Challenger's straight-line speed. It's got enough horsepower to make the race interesting if it can keep it under control. If I had to pick a favorite based on their characteristics alone, I'd lean towards the Corvette for its finesse on a track like this. But hey, strategy and a little AI unpredictability could flip the script. Who do you all think has the upper hand here? Alright folks, we've got Group 4 with the Bot Screw Champ car leading the pack on pole. It's a classic 1970 Pontiac Firebird. So if you're into vintage muscle, buckle up. This should be interesting. Let's see if it can hold off those high-tech rivals. The race kicks off with Bot Scrooge Champ leading the pack, followed closely by Bot Super Siggy in second place, and Bot Aussie Twinto sitting comfortably in third. No surprises so far, just bots doing their thing at the front. Super Siggy has just claimed the lead, moving up one position. Megutsu is also climbing, now in fourth place after moving up one spot. Ludecraft advances to 7th place, also improving by one position. The race dynamics are tightening up at the front. Bot Ablaze just overtook someone to move into 8th place. Bot Ablaze and Bot HP Ludecraft are side by side, fighting for 7th position. Bot Nahokaos and Bot Lotusos are locked in a close duel for 12th place. Bot Ozit 1 and 2 has advanced to 2nd place, making a clean move up one position. Bot Muragutsu and Bot Screwchamp are nose to nose, fighting for the 3rd spot. Bot Velocitor 14 has climbed to 5th place, gaining one position. Bot Velocitor 14 and Bot Muragutsu are still locked in a tight duel for the 4th position. Screwchamp is climbing to 2nd place, snatching the position from someone ahead. Muragutsu is right behind, also gaining one spot and settling into 3rd. Velocitor 14 is trailing close behind, moving up to 4th. The top echelon is shaping up nicely. Bot HP Ludecraft has climbed one position to take 5th place. Bot Fishing and Bot Ablaze are locked in a close duel for 8th place. Meanwhile, Bot Balsamic Vintu 83 and Bot Juno's Got the Leads are fighting hard for the 20th spot. Bot Balsamic Vintu 183 is charging through the field, now in 18th place after overtaking 3 cars. Bot Gesterone 133,796 is climbing steadily, moving into 6th position. Bot Substakat has gained one spot, now in 17th place. The racing chaos continues. Bot Ablaze and Bot Ozzy 2 are nose-to-tail battling for 7th place, cars inches apart. Bot Balsamic Vintu 183 squeezes past another driver to claim 18th position. Meanwhile, Bot Adam Flash advances 2 spots, now holding 21st. The fight for positions intensifies as the leaders stretch their legs. Bot Turbo Benzina has made a clean move, climbing to 8th place by overtaking 3 cars. Bot Gesterone 33,796 is getting closer to Bot HP Ludecraft, chopping down the gap by 1 seconds and promising more drama ahead. Bot Ablaze advances one position to 7th, showing some solid pace. Bot Lord Secretsby and Bot Fishings are neck and neck for 10th place, trading positions frequently. Bot Eng Flash and Bot Lisa Shibi are also in a close fight for 19th, with no clear leader yet. Meanwhile, Bot Vina 17 continues to climb steadily, advancing one position to 21st. Mr. Roche is rapidly catching Jonas Gottliebs, closing the gap by 8.8 seconds and showing some aggressive pace. Scrooge Champ is gaining on Super Siggy, chipping away at the distance with a 1.2 second reduction. Yesterung 33,796 and HP Lootcraft are locked in a close duel for 5th place, making it a race within a race. Bot Murgutsu moves up one position into 2nd place. Bot Gesteron Hunty, 33,796, advances one spot into 5th place tie. Bot Ablaz is shaving seconds off on Bot HP Lootcraft, closing the gap by just over a second. Bot Gesterone 133,796 is holding firm in 4th place, but Bot Velocitor 14 is closing the distance quickly. In the fight for 5th place, Bot HP Lootcraft and Bot Gesterone 133,796 are still neck and neck, switching positions on the last few corners. Bot Turbo Benzina has cut the gap to Bot Ablaze to just under a second, looking for that overtaking opportunity as they approach the straight. Nergutsu is closing in on Super Siggy rapidly, the gap shrinking by 5.1 seconds. Yesterone 33,796 moves up one spot into 4th position. Turbo Benzina also gains one position, now sitting in 7th. Congratulations to Bot Super Siggy on winning the race at New Jersey Motorsports Park. Connecticut. Looks like speed really is your game. Wow, Bot Super Siggy takes the win in style. Great job, you've definitely earned that shiny trophy. Now, for the lucky drivers out there, if you're feeling confident, step right up and claim your car. Who's feeling brave enough to take home a new set of wheels? Well, here's a fun fact for you. The Autodromo di Franciacorta short track is known for its twists and turns that keep even the most experienced drivers on their toes. It's so tricky that some say it's a challenge to stay in one piece during a race. Plus, it's practically designed for close battles, so expect lots of exciting overtakes and maybe a few crashes just to spice things up. It's like the track itself has a mischievous personality. Alright everyone, clock's ticking, and the cars are revving their engines. If you haven't picked your favorite yet, now's the time to make your move before they all zoom off into the sunset. Don't be that person who misses out on the chance to cheer for the ultimate racing machine. Get those votes in before it's too late. Alright, so our contenders are pretty much flying blind here, huh? Both driving the same vintage 1963, Agachani and Watson, at the Autodromo di Franciacorta, short.no. It's basically a coin flip without any intel. I'd say it's anyone's game. But honestly, I'm just here to enjoy some high-speed chaos, and see who manages to avoid turning the race into a fireworks display first. Let's keep our fingers crossed and watch these bots burn some rubber. Alright folks, the race has just kicked off at the Autodromo di Franciacorta short track. Dominating the front is Bot Willow Shrub in a 1952 Ferrari 375 Indy type. Now that's some vintage muscle leading the pack. Let's see if it can hold on or if the modern AI cars have other plans. Willow Shrub takes an early lead, holding the top position. Direct Official is right behind in second place, applying pressure. Mulavi has settled into third, staying close but not ready to challenge yet. Bot Kumar Girl is on a roll now in 9th place, making 3 overtakes in quick succession. Bot Fishing has also gained 3 positions, moving into 13th place. Meanwhile, Bot Okinabaka is up 3 spots, now in 17th place. The race is heating up with multiple moves happening across the field. Bot Kuner Girl advances 1 position, now in 8th place. Bot Tyler Drums 31 and Bot Kazuma Girl are swapping positions rapidly, still fighting for 8th place. Bot SS Daven Games climbs 1 spot, now in 11th position. Bot Tyler Drums 31 climbs to 8th place. Bot SS Daven Games advances to 10th. Bot Scrooge Champ moves into 11th. No sign of slowdown so far. Everyone seems to be gaining ground. Bot GM Prime is piloting an elegant 1958 Maserati 250F with a 3.5-liter engine. Their race status suggests a solid middle run, holding 10th place with room to improve. Bot Tyler Drums 31 is racing a 1952 Kuzma Afi Dewacha. They are currently in 8th place with a best lap time of 1:2.805. Their race looks steady but not quite at the pace of the leaders. Bot GM Prime and Bot Fishings are neck and neck for the 13th place, trading positions repeatedly. Bot GM Prime just edged ahead with a clean move into the corner. Nearby, Bot Ikar 77 and Bot Defactor are also locked in a close fight for 19th. Bot Defactor might have a slight edge after a brave move on the straight. Bot Josh Biosh has gained 1 position to sit in 14th place. Bot Ika 77 has also advanced 1 spot and is now in 19th position. Bot Fishing is holding the inside line, trying to defend against Bot Josh Biosh. Bot Josh Biosh manages to overtake, and now takes the 13th place. Bot Okinabaka has moved up to the 17th position, closing in on the pack. Bot GM Prime is racing a 1958 Maserati 258. They are currently in 16th place, just outside the top 15 with a fastest lap of 1 minute, 3.923 seconds. Suggesting a steady but not blazing pace. Wow! Bot Willow Shrub, you really sped your way to victory. Congratulations on claiming the top spot at the Autodromo di Franciacorta short race. Wow, But Willow Shrub really took that race by storm. Congratulations on the win! That was some serious driving. Now, as for the lucky drivers who can claim a car, you know who you are, time to step up and make it yours. Don't forget everyone, the race might be over, but the fun definitely isn't. Sure. Did you know that the 1971 F1 cars were some of the last to feature ground effect technology experiments before it got banned? It's like they were trying to sneak in a little cheat code for better grip, but then the rules said, nope, no more of that. It's pretty wild to think how racing tech keeps bouncing back and forth between innovative and outlawed, kind of like a game of technological hide and seek. Alright folks, if you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to jump in, or forever hold your peace. The race clock is ticking down faster than I can say fast and furious. So get those choices in before it's too late, or you'll be stuck riding the pine with the cars everyone else already picked. Let's make it interesting. Alright, this is quite the vintage showdown we've got here. The Brabham B T34 and the Surtees TS9, both from 1971, but with different legacies behind them. Given that car choice plays a major role, I'd say it really boils down to which of these classic cars handles Nonstop better. The Brabham BT34 was known for being a nimble and lightweight machine, perfect for tight corners and sharp turns. Meanwhile, the Surtees TS9 had its own strengths, but was sometimes seen as a bit more balanced. If I had to put my chips on one, I'm going to lean towards Botic C-Jacks in the Brabham. It has a reputation for being quick on its feet in tricky sections. But let's be honest, with how unpredictable AI can be, this race might just surprise us all. Alright everyone, the race is kicking off at Nonstop, and look at that, Bot Scorched Log is starting in first place, driving the classic 1971 BRMP 160. Let's see if that vintage beauty can hold the lead or if the other cars have something to say about it. Scorched Log takes the earliest lead from the start line, with Lockjohn 7 close behind in second. Belthanet the Beast positions himself solidly in third. But watch out. Things can change fast in this chaos. Botic Seajax advances to 9th place. Bot Salmon climbs to 11th position. Bot Orange Funk moves into 13th place. The pack is shifting around quite a bit. Samun is driving a Lotus 72C, which is known for its aerodynamic design and aggressive handling. They are currently in 12th place, close behind the leading pack, but still in the hunt for position changes. Bot Boogie is driving a 1971 March 711 Ford. They're currently in 7th place, holding steady without major threats or overtakes so far. Silver Up Gaming is in 16th place, driving a Brabham BT34. Their race looks like a quiet climb so far, probably saving the tires for later. Relaxed View is driving a March 711 Ford, which is known for its balance and agility. They started in the 17th place and are currently in 16th. Suggesting they've been climbing up slowly. It looks like they're making steady progress through the field. Bot Squat Bender is racing a Ferrari 312 B2, which last set the fastest lap at 1 minute 2 seconds and 119 milliseconds. They are currently in 5th place, holding steady but not challenging for the lead. The pace suggests consistent performance, though they might need a little more push to overtake those ahead. Bot Platnumera is racing a 1971 RMP 160. They're currently in 15th place and have a fast lap of 1 minute, 0.77 seconds. The race seems steady, but not exactly blazing through the field. Bot Belthanetheist is in a 1970 Lotus 72D, which is known for its aerodynamics and innovative design. They are currently in 3rd place, maintaining steady pace with a best lap of 1 minute, 1 second, 71 milliseconds. The race looks competitive for them so far. Bot Indust Platinum is racing a 1971 Ferrari 312 B22, a classic Wolf 12 beast, known for its agility and commanding sound. They're currently holding 8th place, just behind the top 7 racers. Their fastest lap is 1:1.901, showing they're pushing close to their best pace. The race looks tight but steady for now. Bot Relaxed Few is driving a 1971 March 711 Ford. They're currently in the middle of the pack, just outside the top 10. Their best lap time is around 1:1.907, so they're holding a decent pace but still battling to climb higher. Zaman Zamun is racing the Lotus 72C, a car known for its aerodynamics and handling, currently sitting in 12th place. They are slightly behind the leaders but still close enough to make a move. Well, look at that. Bot Scorched Log actually finished first. Someone was paying attention today. Congratulations. Sure thing. Did you know that the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez Retro Track is like a time machine? It's a throwback to the legendary circuits of the past, where drivers had to really wrestle their cars through the twists and turns. It's got this awesome mix of old school charm and modern challenge, making every lap feel like a nostalgic roller coaster ride. So buckle up, because racing on this retro track is basically a history lesson with a lot of speed. Alright folks, if you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to do it. The countdown is almost over, and those race cars are revving their engines even if we can't see them. So make your choice before the virtual clock runs out and you miss out on all the high-speed chaos. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright folks, this is quite the throwback race we've got here. On one side we have Bot Era Special in a 2009 Toro Rosso STR4. Classic sporty, with a bit of that underdog charm. On the other side, Bot Beyond Two Dark Souls cruising in a 29 BMW Sauber F19, which is no slouch either. Now, both cars are from the same era, so it's really going to come down to handling, and maybe a little luck. The Toro Rosso has a reputation for being agile and unpredictable, perfect for silly tricky corners. The BMW Sauber, on the other hand, is known for its stability and decent power, so it might just stay consistent and edge out in the end. Honestly, my gut says the Sauber could take it, but don't count out the Toro Rosso if it gets a good start and makes smart moves. Ready to see some retro racing chaos? Let's hit start and find out. Alright folks, the race kicks off at the iconic Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez retro track. Leading the pack is Bot Josh in the classic 2009 Toro Rosso STR4. Starting on pole. Let's see if that old school charm can hold off the competition. Josh has taken the lead right out of the gates. Bethreling is holding a solid second place. Staying close behind, Athena CNC started strong and is currently holding on to third place, but they are under pressure from behind. Bot Silhouette surges forward, passing 3 cars to sit in the 18th place now. Bot Platnumera continues climbing, moving up 1 spot to claim 6th. Meanwhile, Bot Platnumera and Bot Gliding Penguin are locked in a close duel for 5th place, staying neck and neck through the turns. Bot Athena CNC just overtook Bot Bethreline to move into second place. Bethreline is fighting back, close behind but still holding P3. Route 3 Boy Gaming Studios and Platnumera are wheel to wheel for 6th. Nothing decided yet. Karuvanen surges forward, overtaking 4 cars to reach 11th place. Hymas and Bethreline engage in a close fight for 3rd place, trading positions back and forth. Platnumera gains 1 spot, moving up to 5th place, keeping the pressure on the top deck. Hymas just overtook a car to move into 3rd place, closing the gap with the leaders Route 3 Boy Gaming Studios. Route 3 Boy Gaming Studios is also gaining ground, climbing to 5th. Lady Gummy is on the move now in 7th, looking to make more progress. Lady Gummy advances to 6th position, overtaking a competitor. Aspatial also climbs to 7th, narrowing the gap. The 2 bots are locked in a close duel for the 7th place, swapping positions occasionally. Karuvanen and Gliding Penguin are nose to tail for 9th place, nothing separating them right now. Kicks Mechanic has gained 1 position, now in 11th, closing the gap. Kalner Girl is also up 1 spot, sitting in 13th. The battle for positions 9 through 13 remains intense. Bot Route 3 Boy Gaming Studios advances 1 place to take 4th position. The battle for 4th is heating up as Bot Bethreline and Bot Route 3 Boy Gaming Studios are nose to nose. Meanwhile, Bot Karuvanen climbs 2 spots to secure 8th place. Bot Athena CNC and Bot Josh are neck and neck for the lead, no one giving an inch. Bot Athena CNC just made a bold move into a sharp turn, trying to break away but still holding close. Bot Kicks Mechanic and Bot Platnumera are trading positions fast as they race for 9th place, swapping spots on every straight. Bot Gliding Penguin and Bot Kicks Mechanic are in a real tug of war for 10th, neither willing to back down. The pack is tightening up everywhere. Bot Athena CNC is advancing to first place, pulling ahead of the pack. Bot Platigami has edged into 5th position, closing the gap. Bot Kicks Mechanic has also improved, now in 9th spot. The race is tightening up nicely. Bot ER Special and Bot Bethralian are going wheel to wheel for 6th place, neither giving an inch. Bot Fish the Husky is gaining ground, now in 18th position, closing in on the pack. Congratulations on winning the race. Looks like Athena CNC was just too fast to catch today. Well done. Wow, Bot Athena CNC absolutely crushed it out there. Big congratulations on your win. You must be feeling like a champ right now. As for the drivers still in the game, if you want to claim a car, now's your chance. Don't miss out on the opportunity to get behind the wheel and chase that victory. You never know when you'll get another shot like this. Keep racing, everyone. Hey Toadette TVX, welcome back to the stream. Glad to see you're back in the race. Hope you're ready for some high-speed chaos with these AI cars, because things are about to get exciting. Grab some popcorn and enjoy the show. For this track, I would focus mostly on handling and agility. Sydney Homebush Street Circuit is all about tight turns and quick changes in direction, so a car that can maneuver easily and stay glued to the road is what matters most. Raw speed is nice, but if you can't control it around those corners, you're just asking for a spin-out. So, I'd prioritize a vehicle with sharp steering response and good balance over sheer horsepower. After all, it's not just about going fast, but about going fast through a maze of city streets. Alright everybody, the clock is winding down, so if you haven't picked your favorite car yet, now's the time to make that decision. Don't be that person who hops in at the last second and complains about the choices. Get those picks in before it's too late. Alright folks, we've got Bot Frankenballs in a 2014, Lotus Evora GX GT4, and Toadette TVX in a 2010, Aston Martin Vantage GT4. Now when it comes to these two, it's like putting a sleek, agile cat against a slightly older but still classy lion. The Lotus Evora is known for its nimbleness and sharp handling, which should give it an edge on the twists and turns of Sydney Homebush Street Circuit. It's essentially the Swiss Army knife of racing cars, ready to slice through corners with finesse. The Aston Martin, although solid and stylish, might struggle a little with its weight, and perhaps a touch less agility given its age. So, if I had to toss my chips on one, I'd say the Lotus will likely take the win here, especially if it's feeling spry today. But hey, never count out that British charm. Sometimes the older competitor surprises us all. Let's see how it unfolds. Alright folks, the race is kicking off at the Sydney Homebush Street Circuit. And up front in pole position we have Bot the Critical Leg, cruising in a 2006 Penaos Esperant GT4. Let's see if this vintage beauty can hold its lid, or if the others will give it a run for its money. Buckle up! Bot Figureta Sport takes an early lead, holding the first position. Bot the Critical Leg is right behind in second place, applying pressure. Bot Direct Official starts in third, staying close but slightly falling back from the top two. Bot Ready Zero Activa Vixen moves up one spot into 12th place. Bot Unstable also advances one position, now in 13th place. Bot Rob Sizzle and Bot Unstable are battling closely for 13th place, with no clear lead yet. Toadette TVX is running a 2010 Aston Martin Vantage GT4, which is known for balanced handling and decent acceleration. They are currently in 9th place, holding steady but not challenging the top contenders yet. Bot Unstable has gained one position, now in the 12th place. Bot Athena CNC also moves up one spot, holding the 15th position. The race is heating up just behind the leaders. Dr. Aineki is driving a 2015 Toyota Corolla in the touring car event, starting in 10th place. They are currently holding 11th and seem to be maintaining their position without pushing too hard. Silhouette and Atvathia still battling it out for the 5th position. Maintaining a tight gap with no clear winner yet, Athena C continues her steady march forward, closing in on Zofik now, just 1.7 seconds behind faster pace from her, but still plenty of race left to see if she can make the move. Hikari Hamzam and Silhouette are still locked in that tight battle for 6th place, neither giving an inch now. Zofik has gained 1 position, moving into 13th. Athena CNC has also improved 1 spot up to 14th. Hikari Hamzam just gained 1 position and is now in 6th place. Cobrakal also advanced 1 spot and is now in 17th place. Ropswizzle and Cobrakal are exchanging positions, locked in a close fight for 17th. Bot Silhouette drives a 2010 Aston Martin Vantage GT4, a classy choice for style and grip. They are currently in 5th place, holding steady but not making any significant moves yet. Bot Radizero Activa Vixen is racing a 23 Peugeot 206 RC, which is known for its nimbleness and lively handling. Looks like she's stuck in a pretty tough battle without a reliable lap time, currently quite far back. Bot Frankenbouts is currently in 8th place, driving a 2014 Lotus Evora GX GT4. They've been slowest on the track with a best lap of 1:42.362, which suggests they're struggling to keep up with the front runners but holding steady. Bot Radizero Activa Vixen is running a Peugeot 206 RC from 23, known for its nimbleness and lightweight. Their race is currently at the back of the TCE category, in 16th place, and appears to be a struggle with slower lap times compared to the pack ahead. Figueroa Sport is clearly pushing hard with the fastest lap, looking to maintain his lead and possibly extend it. Toadette TVX and Bot Frankenballs are neck and neck for 8th place. Toadette TVX is holding steady through the corners, but Bot Frankenballs is looking to make a move on the straight. Meanwhile, Bot Abomzi and Bot Radizero Activa Vixen are trading positions around 15th place, with Abomzi slightly ahead, pushing into the chicane. Bot Zofik advances to 12th place. Bot Radizero Activa Vixen gains on Bot Athena CNC, cutting the distance by almost 3 seconds. Meanwhile, Bot Cobrakal is narrowing the gap to Bot Abomzi by a little over a second. Toadette TVX advances by 1 place into 8th position, currently battling closely with Bot Frankenballs for that spot. Bot Abomzi and Bot Radizero Activa Vixen are neck and neck fighting for 15th. The race remains tight at these positions. Congratulations to Bot Figueroa Sport on their win at Sydney Homebush Street Circuit. Got it. Looks like their strategy paid off. Oh, look at that. Bot Figure 8 Sport taking the win like they've been doing this forever. Nice job, you earned it. And congratulations to Toadette TVX for winning the bet race. You're the proud new owner of shiny 2010 Aston Martin Vantage GT4. Someone's going to be feeling pretty fancy cruising around in that. Oh, you're gonna love this one. The all-random racing car class is like the box of chocolates of racing. You never know what you're gonna get. One race you might be zooming around in a sleek, super fast model, and the next you're stuck with something that sounds like it's powered by a lawnmower. It keeps everyone on their toes and adds a delightful element of chaos. Basically, it's the automotive version of a surprise party. Unpredictable, hilarious, and sometimes a little bit embarrassing for the cars. Alright everyone, if you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to make your move before the countdown hits 0. You've got just a few seconds left, so don't be the one stuck with the car no one wanted. Hurry up and choose wisely, or maybe just pick the fastest one and hope for the best. Alright folks, we've got Sir Ironbot behind the wheel of a 2004 Maserati AMC 12G1 and bought Cerulia in a 1985 Lancia LC2. Now, looking at those cars, it's like putting a sleek modern jet against a vintage race car. The Maserati is definitely more aerodynamic, more advanced technology, and probably a bit quicker in the straightaways. The Lancia, while charming, is kind of like showing up to a duel with a butter knife. It's got heart, but the odds are stacked. So, my money's on Sir Ironbot and that shiny Maserati to take the lead early and hold it. The Lancia might give a good fight, maybe sneaking into second or third if luck swings its way. But for pure speed and tech, I'm betting Sir Ironbot's Maserati will cruise to the finish line first. Stay tuned, this is going to be interesting. Alright folks, Toadette TVX is starting on pole with the classic 2013 McLaren P1T. Let's see if that beauty can hold off the competition as charades 4 km track. Buckle up, it's about to get interesting. Toadette TVX takes the lead right from the start, showing a strong pace out of the gate. Bot Sputnik NZ has immediately settled into second place, keeping close to the leader. Bot Just Chanette is in third, hanging tough and eyeing an opportunity to move up. Siriranbot is making fast progress, climbing 5 places to reach 9th position. Bot Sumboard Boy has gained 1 spot, now holding 3rd place. Meanwhile, Gaming Tophyte Cancer has also moved up 1 spot, landing in 7th place. Siriranbot is now within a second of Bot Beef Sliders, closing the gap rapidly. They are locked in a close fight for 8th place. Meanwhile, Bot Rosigal Gaming has gained 2 positions and is now in 10th. The race pace is heating up at the mid-pack. Some board boys flying to the front, now in 1st place. Telescope Bima has gained 2 spots, climbing to 4th. Siriranbot is also making progress, moving up 1 position to 8th. Bot Telescope has advanced 2 positions to take 2nd place, nice move. Siriranbot is climbing 1 spot up to 7th position, solid progression. Bot Rosigal Gaming is also moving up 1 spot to 9th place, maintaining a steady pace. Toadette TVX has overtaken to take 2nd place. Bot Sputnik NZ has also moved ahead into 3rd place. Siriranbot climbed 2 spots to sit 5th. The top of the field looks pretty tight right now. Bot Telescope Bime is gaining ground on Bot Sputnik NZ, closing the gap by 3.7 seconds. Bot Zero Ralia has moved up 1 spot into 8th position. The duel between Bot Justin Wilkes and Bot G Maxie for 13th place remains very tight, with no clear advantage yet. Bot Telescope Bime is climbing quickly, now in 2nd place after overtaking 2 drivers. Toadette TVX and Bot Telescope Bime are locked in a fierce duel for the runner-up position, swapping places a few times. Meanwhile, Bot Zeruria is shrinking the distance to Bot Just Chanette, cutting the gap by 3 seconds and looking ready to make a move. Bot Telescope Bime is gaining on Bot Some Board Boy, cutting the distance by 2.5 seconds. Bot Sputnik NZ has moved up 1 position to 3rd place. Siriranbot is closing in on Toadette TVX, narrowing the gap by 2 seconds. Siriranbot is now in 4th place after climbing 1 spot. Bot Zeruria advances to 6th position, also moving up 1 spot. Bot Telescope Bime is now just a few seconds behind Bot Some Board Boy, thanks to that 1.5 second game. Bot Zeruria is chipping away at Toadette TVX's lead, also narrowing it by 1.5 seconds. Bot Rosigal Gaming has overtaken 1 racer, and is now in 9th place, climbing up smoothly. Bot Beliscobine is gaining ground on Bot Sombord Bowie, closing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Siriran Bot and Bot Sputnik NZ are nose to tail, fighting for third place. Bot Aurelia is making a move on Toadette TVX, closing the distance by another 2.2 seconds. Bot Beliscobine is gaining on Bot Sombord Bowie, the distance shrinking as the gap drops by 2.2 seconds. Siriran Bot has climbed one spot and is now in third place. Bot Aurelia is closing fast on Toadette TVX, cutting the gap down by 2.8 seconds. Congratulations! You really left everyone in the dust. Looks like your competition needs to step up their game. Wow, congratulations to Bot Sombord Bowie. You really showed those AI racers who's boss today. Great job. And for a Siriran Bot, looks like you've earned yourself a pretty slick ride. Claim that 2004 Maserati MC12 GT1 and enjoy zooming around in style. Everyone else, keep your engines ready. The next race could be just around the corner. Sure. Here's a fun fact about the GTO racing car class that might surprise you. The GTO class, which stood for Gran Turismo Omologato, was actually created to bring more production-based cars into racing, so manufacturers could showcase their street cars on the track. Imagine that! Your everyday car could be racing against professionals just because it looked good and had a little extra power. Talk about turning your weekend Sunday drive into a race challenge. It's like turning your grocery getter into a speed demon for the track. Alright everyone, the clock is ticking down to choose your ride. Make your decision quick, or you might end up steering the IA's leftovers. You've got just a few moments left to pick your champion for today's race. Don't say I didn't warn you. Alright folks, we have quite the vintage showdown here. On one side, we've got Botta Wilderino in a 1984 Ferrari 288 X GTO, which theoretically should be a speed demon with that classic Ferrari flair. On the other side, Botdor Rogue is behind a 1986 Toyota Celica IMSA GTO, a car known more for its agility than raw horsepower. Considering the cars, I'd give the edge to the Ferrari for straight line speed, and possibly better handling on that twisty Bruno track. But hey, this is AI racing, so anything can happen. If the Celica's nimbleness surprises us, it could shake things up. My prediction? The Ferrari's gonna edge out the win, but don't be surprised if the Toyota gives it a run for its money, especially if the course favors agility over pure speed. Either way, buckle up, because it's going to be a fun ride watching these vintage beasts battle it out. Alright folks, the race is underway at Bruno, and leading the pack is the GTO class car, driven by Botta Wilderino. It's a 1984 Ferrari 288X GTO. Starting on pole, the classic beauty ready to show some flair. Let's see if it can hold that position or if the AI decides to spice things up. Bot Awildriino has taken the lead right out of the gate, holding a narrow margin over Bot Door Rogue in second place. Bot Unclearly Gaming is currently in third, hanging close but a few car lengths behind the top two. The pack is bunched up early, so keep an eye on potential overtakes as they find their rhythm. Unclearly Gaming and Darrow continue their close duel for second place, exchanging positions smoothly. Akvaiti is making a modest climb, gaining one spot to settle in fifth. Meanwhile, Akvaiti and Lux Ravenous are locked in a tight contest for fourth, with little room for error. Bot Akvaiti is advancing to fourth place, surpassing a driver. Bot Lux Ravenous and Bot Akvaiti remain closely matched for fourth position. Bot Global Zixel and Toadette TVX are contesting for seventh place, staying very close. Bot Akvaiti and Bot Unclearly Gaming are locked in a fierce duel behind the top two. Bot Akvaiti just made a move on Uncle Eli, trying to bridge the gap. Toadette TVX is surging through the pack, climbing 2 places now to secure fifth. Meanwhile, Bot Lux Ravenous and Toadette TVX are battling side by side for position 5, exchanging some paint but staying respectful thus far. Bot Akvaiti advances 1 position to secure third place. Bot Rexnancer moves up 1 spot into 6th position. Bot Exclusivox and Bot Global Seal are locked in a close duel for 8th place. Bot Akvaiti advances to 2nd place. Bot Unclearly Gaming and Bot Door Rogue remain locked in a close duel for 3rd position. Bot Exclusivox climbs to 8th place. Bot Exclusivox and Bot Lux Ravenous continue their fight for 7th spot. Unclearly Gaming advances 1 spot to 3rd place. Door Rogue and Unclearly Gaming are nosing ahead of each other for 3rd. Exclusivox climbs 1 spot to 7th. Bot Global advances 2 places to 7th position. Bot Exclusivox and Bot Global Seal are nose-to-tail fighting for 7th. Bot Merchican Live climbs 1 spot to 17th place. Toadette TVX is advancing 1 position to take 4th place. Bot Exclusivox is also moving up 1 spot, now in 7th. Bot Wild Cabanone is racing a 1992 Ford Escort RS Cosworth. They are currently in 12th place, holding steady but not exactly making waves. The race looks like it's set for a mid-pack finish unless something unexpected happens. Bot Screwchamp is driving a 1996 Maserati Ghibli. They are currently in 15th place, struggling to keep pace with the front runners, and haven't recorded a lap time yet. Bot Ice is driving a 1986 BMW M3, a classic compact with sharp handling. They are currently in 8th place among the GTOs, but their lap times show no sign of breaking into the top tier. Looks like they're struggling a bit with pace. Ba Rexenserer and Botdor Rogue are still locked in a fierce fight for 5th place with no clear leader yet. Bot Cthulhukachu has just edged ahead, climbing 1 spot to 13th. Over at the back, Bot Merchican Live and Bot Ice are fighting hard for 16th place, with no change in their position so far. Bot Globesel is driving a 1994 Ford Mustang Cobra CCA, which is known for its raw power and aggressive handling. Right now, they are in 8th place, hanging just inside the top 10. Their lap time suggests they're struggling a bit, compared to the leaders, likely battling tire grip, or trying to find the braking points. Wow. Looks like someone was in the mood to take the checkered flag. Congratulations on the win. Wow, congratulations to Bada Wilderino for taking the win. That was a pretty impressive race. But I guess even AI knows how to leave the competition in the dust. And huge shout out to Toadette TVX for the most overtakes. That takes some serious skill and guts. You've earned yourself an epic ride with that 1989 Ferrari F40 Competition. Better start practicing your driving skills because that car is a beast. Sure thing. Yaneli. Did you know that the Rio de Janeiro mini track is like racing in a postcard? It's full of those iconic, colorful buildings and winding roads that make you feel like you're navigating through a lively cityscape. Plus, because it's so compact, every mistake feels, oh so embarrassing, especially when your car decides to do a little dance on the curves. A fun challenge for sure, but definitely a reason to keep your eyes peeled and your driving smooth. Alright everyone, time's ticking. If you haven't picked your car yet, now's the moment to do it before they all zoom off without you. Get those choices in before the countdown ends and you're stuck watching these AI cars race without your unique touch. Alright folks, we've got Toadette TVX zooming around in a 2015 Porsche 919 Hybrid, and bought its Therapir pushing a 2016 Audi R18 on the Rio de Janeiro mini track. Honestly, with the Porsche's slightly newer model and its legendary hybrid tech, it might have a little edge in efficiency and acceleration. But don't count out the Audi, especially since both cars are basically racing legends in the endurance world. If I had to guess, I'd say Toadette TVX might just sneak ahead and take the win. But only by a nose. These AI cars are so close, it's like choosing between dessert and a snack. Let's see which one of these digital beasts pulls ahead in the tight corners and long straights. Alright folks, the race is kicking off at the Rio de Janeiro mini track. Leading the pack from pole position is the bot Bine in a 2018 B, our engineering BR1. Looks like they've got the early lead. Let's see if they can hold on to it or if the others have tricks up their sleeves. Toadette TVX takes an early lead from the start. Bot Bine holds second place just ahead of Bot Oxwolfie in third. The top three are already showing some clear gaps. Bot Miko Brocast advances to fourth place, edging out the driver behind. Bot Beans Streams climbs to eighth, closing in on the pack ahead. The race remains tight at the front with no clear leader yet. Bot It's Therapir is driving a 2016 Audi R18 door. They are currently in sixth place, holding steady with no recent overtakes. It looks like they're just maintaining position rather than pushing for more. Toadette TVX is leading with the fastest lap. Looks like he's pushing smartly but not necessarily pulling away yet. Bot Bine is driving the 2018 B, our engineering BR1, a top-tier LMP1 car. They currently hold second place, and are clocking the fastest lap time of the race at 30.66 seconds, so they seem to be comfortably fast and consistent. Jordan F is running a 2000 Ferrari F333 SP, a classic LMP 900. They're holding 7th place, but their fastest lap time of 32.8 suggests they're not pushing the limits today. But It's Their pair is driving an Audi R18 from 2016. They are currently in 5th place and have a fastest lap time of 31.065 seconds, showing steady consistency, but this race still has plenty of time for surprises. But It's Their pair advances to 4th place. Bot Flanky Frankie climbs to 5th place. Bot Jordan F moves up to 6th place. The pack is tightening as these bots make their push forward. Bot Bean Streams advances to 7th position. Bytes Basic Switch climbs to 8th place. Bot Agrids 34 moves up to 9th spot. No changes in front yet. Bot Nexeromaval is driving a 2009 Mazda B0986, a reliable but less aggressive choice in the LMP 900 class. Currently in 10th place, they are holding steady but not gaining much on the cars ahead. No overtakes so far. Race status looks peaceful for now. But It's Their pair is driving a 2016 Audi R18. They are currently in 4th place, just behind the Porsche driven by LMP 1-liter Toadette TVX. Their fastest lap is 0:30.86, indicating solid pace. Looks like a steady race so far. Toadette TVX is maintaining pressure at the front with the fastest lap. Looks like he's got the speed to challenge for the win if he keeps it consistent. Toadette TVX is leading the race in an early 2015 Porsche 919 Hybrid. They've set the fastest lap so far, nearly hitting 30 seconds. Looks like they're handling things smoothly and maintaining control out front. Hey Naida, welcome back to the madness. Glad you could join us again for some high-speed chaos. Hopefully, your excitement levels are ready to match these crazy AI cars racing, like there's no tomorrow. But It's Their pair is in 3rd place, driving a 2016 Audi R18. Their fastest lap so far is just under 31 seconds. They seem to be holding steady, but with the top 2 pulling away, they'll need to pick up the pace if they want to challenge for the lead. Wow, Toadette TVX really took the lead and left everyone in the dust. Great job winning that race. Wow, Toadette TVX really pulled off a triple crown. That's no small feat, folks. Winning the race, clocking the fastest lap, and making the most overtakes. They've earned themselves an incredible achievement. Congratulations to them. And guess what? They can also claim a fancy 2015 Porsche 919 hybrid, the LMP1 Beauty. Not bad at all. Who's next in line to grab a car? Keep those engines roaring. Alright, here's a fun fact for you. The NASCAR trucks race trucks that look like modified pickup trucks you'd see on the street, but with a serious racing twist. These little monsters can go from 0 to 60 faster than most of us can say clutch, all while racing side by side at blistering speeds. And get this, despite their tough truck look, they actually share many components with regular pickup trucks, just built for pure racing chaos. So next time you're stuck behind a pickup in traffic, just remember this. Somewhere out there, one of these trucks is zooming around a racetrack, probably having a way better day. Alright everyone, the clock is ticking. If you haven't picked your favorite car yet, now's the time to do it before it's too late. Don't miss out on the fun. Oh wow, this is quite the clash of the titans. We have Bot Skozerobs in a 2011 Chevrolet Silverado versus Bot Wongatang 7272, cruising in a 2011 Dodge Ram Monte. Both trucks, both giants of the road. But let's be honest, neither are exactly known for their speed. In a race on Autumn Ring, I'd say the Silverado might have a slight edge in handling due to its design. But it's pretty much a turtle next to a hare. The Dodge Ram might be heavier and less nimble. But who knows? Maybe it'll surprise us with some surprising stability. If I had to put my chips down, I think the Silverado could possibly squeeze out a narrow win because of better maneuverability. But it's not like we're talking about a Ferrari here. This will probably come down to who gets the best grip and a little luck. Now, sit tight folks. This race is shaping up to be unpredictable. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of these mighty trucks ends up taking a scenic tour more than actually racing. Alright folks, the race is kicking off at Autumn Ring, and our pole sitter is bought iconic, odd, in a vintage 2011 Toyota Tundra. Guess even robots love a good old truck from the past. Let's see if they can hold on to that lead or if someone else will surprise us. Nukenbokum is leading the race from the start, holding a small but steady gap. Bot Iconic Odd has matched pace closely and is maintaining second place. Bot Beatsviskev is in third, hanging just behind the second place driver, waiting for any slip-ups ahead. Bot Flinchekot 21 is charging forward, climbing to 6th place after overtaking 3 cars. Bot Mermuida has also made a strong move, now in 10th position, passing 3 vehicles. Bot Skozer Ops is on a spree, advancing 5 positions to arrive in 11th place. Anaxagorax is making a bold statement, climbing through the field, and now in the lead. Elicitorna 95, also charging forward, right behind in second place after a similar surge. Wangatang 7 272 has gained 10 spots and is holding strong in third. The race dynamics are heating up with these aggressive moves. Nukenbokum is charging forward and has just overtaken 3 cars to take the lead. Iconic Odd is also making a strong push, passing 3 cars to reach second place. Cheromitsirosis is not holding back either, overtaking 3 cars, and now in third position. The top 3 are now clear of the pack, all on the move. Bot King Root has made a strong push, climbing to 8th place after overtaking 3 cars. Meanwhile, Bot Skozarops is hot on his heels, also gaining 3 positions and now in 9th place. Bot Mermuidar isn't holding back either, moving up 3 spots to 10th place. The race is tightening at the midfield. Bot Figurata Sport is now leading the race, having overtaken 13 cars to reach the front. Bot Mermudar has moved up 8 positions and is in second place. Bot Skozer Ops made a significant leap, passing 6 cars to secure third place. Nukenbokum is closing in on the front, now leading the race with a strong push. Bot Chero MC Roses is right behind in second, staying close after overtaking 3 cars. Bot Iconic Odd has moved up to third place, also making impressive progress. The battle for the top spots is heating up quickly. Bot King Root advancing rapidly, now in 6th place after overtaking 4 cars. Bot Trineki is also climbing, moving into 7th place with a similar 4-car overtake. Bot Celestia Linari following suit, now in 8th position after her own 4-car surge. Looks like these bots are on a bit of a hot streak, leaving the rest in their rear view. Bot Metsiropstarks continues the charge, now in 2nd place after overtaking 7 cars. Toadette TVX is losing ground, dropping 6 positions to 9. Meanwhile, Bot Anaxagorax is making a solid push, climbing 4 spots to 13th. Congratulations on winning the race. Clearly, you're faster than everyone else. Enjoy the spotlight. Welcome back, Everlasting Apex. Glad to see you figured out how to find us again. Hopefully the cars are as exciting as your return. Sit back and enjoy the thrill of AI racers battling it out. Hey everyone! I see some of you are talking about aerosicity and the excitement of the race. Remember, with these AI drivers, anything can happen. Just like cozying up on a lazy Sunday. Sit back, enjoy the chaos, and maybe root for your favorite car or driver? Keep those bets coming if you want to add some spice to the mix. Congratulations to Bot Iconic Odd for taking the win. Way to dominate that race. You must be feeling like the king of the track right now. And for those of you still dreaming about a shiny new car, the following drivers have a chance to claim one. Make sure to show us your best moves, and maybe you'll be celebrating too soon. Keep it up, everyone! If I had to pick one of these cars to take the crown on Central International Circuit, I'd probably go with the Pagani Huayra BC. It's like bringing a rocket to a race. That thing is designed for speed, agility, and just showing off. The way it slices through corners and accelerates down straightaways makes it a top contender. Sure, the older classics are charming, but in a real race, the Huayra BC's advanced aerodynamics and engineering give it a serious edge. So, I'd put my chips on that ultra-legendary hypercar to claim first place. Alright folks, if you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to act. The countdown is almost up. Don't make me have to choose something for you and then roast you for it. Get those selections in before it's too late. Alright, we've got Daragaz in a 29, Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG and Toadette TVX in a 2013, Lamborghini Veneno. Now, if this were just about horsepower, the Lamborghini might seem like the clear favorite because it's newer, flashier, and probably faster on paper. But let's not forget, Central can be a tricky circuit with plenty of turns that test your car's handling more than just raw speed. The Mercedes, despite its age, is known for its solid build and great dynamics, which could give it an edge on those tight corners. Meanwhile, the Lamborghini, with its exotic appeal and raw power, might burn through the straights and leave some secondary roads behind. If I had to pick, I'd say the Lamborghini has the flashy edge and might take an early lead. But don't count out the Mercedes just yet. It knows how to handle itself in a race. Honestly, I'd keep my eyes on the middle of the pack, because that's where the real surprises usually happen. Alright folks, the race kicks off at Central International Circuit, and leading the pack is Bot Gliding Penguin in a classic 1983 Toyota E86. Looks like someone's bringing some old school flair to the modern AI chaos. Buckle up. Starting lineup sees Beyond for Dark Souls taking the lead, followed closely by Gliding Penguin in second place, and Hen Fatig sitting third. The race is underway, eyeing to extend their gap. Gliding Penguin is inching closer, while Hen Fatig is holding steady in third, but seems to be eyeing a move. Bot Hen Fatig is now in first place, pulling ahead of the pack. Bot Navling is climbing steadily, now in 13th position after overtaking 4 cars. Bot Gabi Minimac is advancing, moving up to 16 after passing 3 cars. The race is heating up with those moves. Bot Bleach Mebc has advanced 3 positions to occupy the 9th place. Bot James Smith continues his climb, now in first position after gaining 1 spot. Bot Darigos has moved up 2 places, and is now in 5th. Bot Bleach Mebc is on the move, passing 3 cars in quick succession to take 6th place. Meanwhile, Bot Darigos has gained 1 position, now sitting in 4th. Siriron Bot and Bot Bleach Mebc are neck and neck for 6th place, trading positions slightly but staying close. Bot Kingchu 22 gains 3 positions in a flash, now in 11th. Bot Darigos shrinks the gap behind Bot Beyond Food Dark Souls by 230 seconds. Potential for a move. Bot Bleach Mepsi advances one spot to 5th, keeping things interesting at the front. Bot Giamarine Prime is making a move and climbing up to the 14th place after overtaking 3 cars. Bot Darigos is steadily gaining on Bot Beyond Food Dark Souls, cutting down the gap by more than a second in the last lap. Toadette TVX is closing in on Bot Bleach Mapsy, shaving off a significant 1.5 seconds, indicating an upcoming battle for position. Darigos is closing the gap on Beyond Two Dark Souls by nearly 2 seconds. Toadette TVX has moved up 1 position into 5th place. Bleach Mepsi and Toadette TVX are neck and neck, fighting for that 5th spot. Darigos advances to 3rd place, making a small but noticeable climb. Toadette TVX moves up to 4th, keeping pace behind the leaders. King Chu 22 is closing in on Seer Ironbot, cutting the gap by over a second and a half. Potentially a move soon. Toadette TVX climbs to 3rd place, closing in on the top 2. Bot Bleach Mepsi advances to 5th position, making a steady push forward. Meanwhile, Bot Moldoxiv CCF gains 1 spot, now in 11th, but still some ground to cover. Toadette TVX is definitely gaining ground on Bot Henfatig, closing the gap by 2.7 seconds. Bot Bleach Mepsi is sneaking up on Bot Darigos with a 1.3 second reduction in distance. Bot Navling is inching closer to Bot Beyond Food Dark Souls, cutting down 1.5 seconds. Toadette TVX is gaining on Bot Henfatig, slicing the gap by 2.1 seconds, and getting closer to the top. Bot Maldox FCF is chipping away at Bot King Chu 22's lead, narrowing their distance by 1.4 seconds. Meanwhile, Bot Edsauce 21 makes a move up the ranks, jumping 1 spot into 14th place. Toadette TVX has trimmed the distance to Bot Henfatig by 4 seconds, now just a hair behind. Bot Navling is tightening up on Bot Beyond Food Dark Souls, closing in by nearly 2 seconds. Meanwhile, Bot Maldox FCF has climbed 1 spot and is now in 9th place, making a little progress. Toadette TVX is gaining on Bot Henfatig, cutting the distance by 2.2 seconds. Bot Bleach Mepsi has climbed 1 spot to secure 4th place. Bot Navling is narrowing the gap with Bot Beyond Two Dark Souls by 1.5 seconds. Congratulations on winning the race. Looks like you were in a league of your own. Well done! Wow. Congratulations to bot James Misk for taking the win. That was some impressive driving. Looks like they truly earned that victory. And a big shout out to Toadette TVX for grabbing the fastest lap. You've earned yourself a 2013 Lamborghini Veneno. Now that's one sweet prize, perfect for turning heads on any street. Keep up the good work, everyone. These races just keep getting more exciting. Well, the 20th Aston Martin DBRS9 is basically the cool kid at the racetrack that also happens to be a bit of a show-off. Fun fact, it's actually based on the V8 Vantage road car, but heavily modified for racing, which means it's like giving a regular sports car a superhero costume. It features a mighty 6-liter V8 engine, producing around 520 horsepower, enough to make it comfortably outpace most supercars in its day. Plus, it was built specifically for racing series like the British GT, so it's essentially a track-ready beast that loves to show off its speed and style. Alright folks, the clock is ticking. If you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to make the smartest, slightly chaotic choice. Don't make me choose for you, because I might just pick the slowest one and watch it stumble across the finish line. Hurry up! Alright folks, we've got Bot Fuozo in the 2004 Gillet Vertigo and Toadette TVX in the 2007 Ferrari F430 GTC. Now on paper, the Ferrari sounds like the clear favorite with its racing pedigree and modern tech. But don't forget, the Vertigo might be an underdog, yet it's known for its agility and quirky charm. Considering the Charlotte road course without chicane means straight line speed and handling will be key. I'd put my money on the Ferrari to take the victory here. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Vertigo surprises us and pulls off a last-minute move. Either way, this should be an interesting race to watch. Who do y'all think is going to come out on top? Alright everyone, the race is underway at Charlotte Road Course. No chicane. And look who's starting at the front. It's Bot Fuso in a 2004 Gillet Vertigo. Yeah, that's right. A classic even in the virtual world. Let's see if that vintage beauty can hold the lead or if the newer rides will overtake him. Buckle up! Fuso takes the lead right out of the gate, with NSR Savage close behind in second place. Toadette TVX rounds out the top three, hanging on in third position early in the race. Bot Unistix has advanced to third place, gaining one position. Toadette TVX and Bot Unisix are closely contesting for third place. Race remains tight. Meanwhile, Bot Medisbury has moved up to 8th position, also gaining one spot. Toadette TVX and Bot Unisix are nose-to-nose for third place, pushing hard in the mid-pack. Bot Exclusive Agox gains one spot, now in 5th position, closing the gap. Meanwhile, Bot Official Class 11 and Bot Mirja Koblech are wheel-to-wheel fighting over 9th, neither giving an inch. Bot NNR Savage has made a clean move to first place. Toadette TVX climbs into third, closing the gap. Bot Solo Jadon 1 moves into 6, inching forward in the pack. Bot Medisbury and Bot Tibom are neck and neck for 7th place. Bot Imus Gordon has gained one position and is now in 24th. Bot D Factor and Bottomus Gordon are closely contesting for 24th, making that a hot spot. Toadette TVX has gained one position to move into second place. Bot Forzo and Toadette TVX are engaged in a close duel for the runner-up spot. Meanwhile, Bot Solid Shadon in 81 and Bot Exclusive Gods are neck and neck fighting for 5th place. Bot Unistix advances one spot into third place. Bot Solid Shadonity 1 also moves up one position, now standing 5th. The battle between Bot Solid Shadonity 1 and Bot Fuso for 4th place is heating up, with both bots closely contesting that position. Bot Medisbury and Bot Exclusive Gods are still locked in a tight duel for 6th place. Bot Beacon has trimmed the gap to Bot Feskis by about 1.6 seconds, closing in quickly. No moves yet, but the pressure is building. Toadette TVX has just overtaken Bot SNR Savage to claim the lead. They are now battling fiercely for first place. Bot SNR Savage is not letting go easily and is keeping close behind. Over at FA, Bot Solidja Don81 has gained a spot and is closing in on the top 3. The fight for position intensifies. Bot Medisbury continues the charge, now in 3rd place. Bot Josh Biosh is also making waves, climbing up to 9th overall. Toadette TVX is losing ground, dropping down to 14th position after falling behind 13 cars. Toadette TVX is making a strong move, climbing from well back to take the lead, overtaking 13 cars in the process. But SNR Savage is not giving up easily, closely chasing Toadette TVX in what looks like a very heated fight for the top spot. Meanwhile, Bot Madisperi and Bot Anastix are also engaged in a fierce duel for 4th place, exchanging positions and keeping the tension high in the mid-pack. Bot NR Savage is now in the lead, taking 1st place. Bot Solichadana 81 has moved up to 2nd. Bot Unistix rounds out the top 3 and 3rd. The race is tightening up nicely. Bot Madisperi and Bot Unistix remain locked in a fierce fight for 3rd place. But Josh Vyosh advances 1 position to 8th, closing the gap. Sirarambot also pushes up 1 spot to 9th, keeping the midfield interesting. Well, look at that. Bot NR Savage takes the checkered flag again. Clearly, racing is your thing. Nicely done? Wow! Congratulations to Bot SNR Savage for winning that race. Clearly, they've got the moves and the speed to leave everyone in the dust. Nice job, champ! And for those of you eyeing a shiny new car, remember, the drivers who finished in the top positions, so from 1st through maybe 4th or 5th, you're the ones with the chance to claim a car today. So keep your eyes peeled and your engines ready. If I had to pick one of these cars, I'd say the 1973 Porsche 91730 Spyder might just have what it takes to come out on top on the JS Turbo GP circuit. It's like the overachiever of the bunch. Almost unfair because it's way ahead in the speed and handling department, thanks to its turbocharged prowess. The other cars are pretty legendary too, but I imagine the Porsche 930 would slice through the track with that turbo whine and leave everyone else trying to catch up. Alright folks, if you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time or forever hold your peace. We're down to the wire here, so get those selections in before the green flag drops. Don't make me choose for you because honestly, I might just pick the slowest one for funsies. Get it done. Alright folks, we've got Toadette TVX in a classic 1970 Ferrari 712, and Gliding Penguin zooming in a 1973 Porsche 91730 Spider. Both are pretty legendary in their own right, but when it comes to racing on JS Turbo GP, it's all about the hardware and a little bit of luck. The Ferrari is sleek and stylish, with a good balance of speed and agility, but the Porsche 91730 is a beast designed for one thing: winning. I've got a hunch the Porsche might have the edge here for sheer raw power and handling. But hey, anything can happen in these AI races, so let's see who comes out on top. Oh. Place your bets and get ready for some high-speed chaos. Alright everyone, the race has kicked off at JS Turbo GP. Leading the pack is the Can-Am Class's Bot X Basic Switch in a vintage 1974 Shadow D N4. Let's see if that classic can hold the pace or if the new kids are going to blow past. Bot X Basic Switch has taken the lead right at the start, showing strong acceleration. Bot Pero Gamarasach is holding on to second place, staying close behind the leader. Bot Jerk Place is currently in third, trying to keep up with the front runners. The pack is settling in, but expect some early moves soon. Bot Necrophantasm has advanced to third place, closing in on the leaders. Bot Necrophantasm and Bot Cherogamerzach are rubbing doors for second position, pushing hard. Bot Gliding Penguin and Bot Jerk Plays continue their close duel for fourth, swapping positions occasionally. Bot Shozenskost has overtaken someone to move up to 6th place. Bot Induced Platinum crept into the 13th position, advancing one spot. Bot Weldo is now in 17th, also climbing a place. Bot Vargala Svet is racing a Chevrolet March 77 from 1970. They're currently in 8th place, keeping pace but not quite challenging for the top positions yet. Bot Prerogametsa advances one position, now in second place. Bot Necrophantasm is right behind, and they are close enough for a battle to brew. Bot Gliding Penguin and Bot Jerk Plays are locked in a tight duel for fourth place, neither willing to give an inch. Bot Jerk Plays is charging hard, closing the gap to Bot Necrophantasm by 1.6 seconds. Bot Chosen's Coast just gained one position, now sitting in fifth place. Bot Gliding Penguin and Bot Chosen's Coast are nose to tail, fighting it out for P5 with no room for mistakes. Bot Necrophantasm advances one position into second place. Bot Psherugamazah and Bot Necrophantasm are engaged in a close contest for second. Bot Vargala Svet climbs one position into 10th place. Bot Psherugamazah is driving a 1970 Chaparral 2J, known for its innovative ground effect and high downforce. It currently holds third place, suggesting solid pace, but with the track dynamics, staying ahead will require maintaining that consistent lap time. Bot Chodzeng's Coast and Bot Jerk Plays are locked in a fierce fight for fourth place, trading positions repeatedly. Bot Athena CNC is climbing steadily, moving up one spot to sit in 7. Bot Blackbeard continues his ascent, gaining a single position to now be in 22nd. Gliding Penguin and Choseng's Coast are locked in a close fight for 5th place. Akvaithi gains one position to move into 16th. Bot X Basic Switch is maintaining a solid lead with the fastest lap. Looks like he's in control so far. Bot Athena CNC has moved up one place to secure 6th position. Bot Gliding Penguin and Bot Athena CNC are locked in a close fight for that spot, with barely anything separating them. The race remains intense with both bots pushing hard. Gliding Penguin is now in 5th place, advancing 2 spots. Strutting Jaw climbs to 8th position, moving up 1. The race continues with these positions settling in. Gliding Penguin surges ahead into 4th place, showing some nice momentum. Yester climbs up to 10th, keeping within shouting distance of points. Bot Athena CNC and Bot Chosen's Coast are nose-to-tail fighting for 6th place. Bot Vargala Sect has gained a position, now sitting in 10th place. Bot Thomas Moran is also making progress, climbing into 14th. Wow, what a surprise! Congratulations on winning the race. Bot Youth's Basic Switch Dip Spy. You really outpaced everyone else. Wow, Botic's basic switch really drove their way to victory, didn't they? Congratulations on winning the race. That's some serious AI skill right there. As for everyone else, if you're feeling lucky and want to claim a car, step right up. The cars are waiting for a new driver, so don't miss your chance to jump into the action. For this track, I would focus mostly on agility and handling. Nostalgia is all about tight corners and sharp turns, so a car that can stick to the road and respond quickly to steering inputs would have the best shot at glory. Speed isn't the only thing here. Maneuverability is king. You need a car that feels like an extension of your hand so you can slalom through those hairpin bends without losing precious seconds. Basically, it's a dance floor for the nimblest racers out there. Alright guys, the countdown is ticking, so if you've got a favorite car in mind, now's the perfect time to shout it out. You don't want to miss your chance to see that beauty hit the track, right? Hurry up before they all dash off without your pick. Well, this is quite the nostalgic showdown, isn't it? We have Toadette TVX cruising in a 1992 Audi V8 Quattro, which is known for its all-wheel drive grip and a touch of old-school muscle. Then there's Bot Im Just Platinum, steering a 1988 Porsche 944 Turbo, a classic sports car with a reputation for agility and precision. Honestly, the Audi's probably going to excel in those tight corners of Nostalgia, thanks to its traction, but don't count out the Porsche just yet. It's lighter, more nimble, and might pull off some sneaky overtakings if it can handle the curves right. In the end, I think the race could come down to who's more composed under pressure and who handles the twists better. If I had to pick a favorite, I'd say the Audi has the edge on raw power and stability, but the Porsche might surprise us all by turning style into victory. Stay tuned. This is going to be entertaining. Alright folks, the race is kicking off at Macau Gia, and it's Group A with Bot It's Aurora leading the pack on pole position. Guess what? It's a classy 1991 Toyota Celica making a surprise appearance. Let's see if that old school beauty can hold off the newer rivals. Everlasting Apex is leading the race from the front, showing that he means business. In second place, Bot Soror is holding strong, trying to keep up with the top dog. Meanwhile, Bot Ajax is in third, quietly lurking and aiming for a move later on. The pack remains tightly grouped early on. Bot Lazy Towner is slicing through the field, now in 17th place after overtaking 3 cars. Bot Begoldnut is dropping back, down to 18th after losing 6 positions. Toadette TVX is climbing steadily, now in 4th place after gaining 1 position. The fight for third is tight between Toadette TVX and Bot Ajax, with only a hair separating them. Bot Lazy Towner is charging through the field, climbing 8 places to sit in 14th position. Toadette TVX continues her climb, overtaking 1 car to secure 3rd place. Bot Grampijurf makes a move up 2 spots, now 6th. Bot Begoldnerd is making a serious move through the field, surpassing 20 cars to claim the 1st position. Meanwhile, Bot Silva Baming continues their climb, overtaking 7 cars and settling into 9th place. Bot Lazy Towner is also advancing swiftly, passing 4 cars to reach 10th place. The chaos at the front must be quite the sight. Everlasting Apex has just closed the gap, and is now in the lead, taking the top spot. Bot Soror has advanced to 2nd place, and Toadette TVX climbs into 3rd. No major overtakes right now, just steady progress. Grampijurf is closing the gap on Smurf 20, now just a little over a second behind. Ikar 77 has moved up 1 position to 12. Sputnik NZ is narrowing the distance to Imdust Platinum by a full second, gaining ground. Bot Hellskank is gaining on Bot Sputnik NZ, closing the gap by 1.2 seconds. Bot Bacho Grande is reeling in Bot Wannabekiddo, with a 1.1 second reduction. Bot Princess Wildface has made a move, climbing up 1 spot to 21st place. Smurf 20 has gained 1 place and is now in 4th. Grampijurf is cutting closer to Ajax by 1.2 seconds, gaining ground. Bunny's Off Doom is also closing in on Eshley, making up 1.6 seconds. The race dynamics are heating up with multiple moves happening. Bunny's Off Doom is rapidly catching up to Esley, cutting the gap by nearly 4 seconds. Wannabekiddo continues to chase Hellskank tightly, closing the distance by almost 2 seconds. Princess Wildface is making steady progress, reducing the space to Necrophantasm by about 1.2 seconds. Smurf 20 is swiftly catching up to Toadette TVX, closing the distance by 1.6 seconds. Grampierf is also making progress on Ixajax, inching closer by a full second. Bunnies of Doom is gaining significantly on Esley, narrowing the gap by 3.3 seconds. Bot Esley is chipping away at Bot Lazy Towner, slicing the gap down by 1.5 seconds. Meanwhile, Bot Bunnies of Doom is on the hunt for Bot Esley, closing in faster with a 2-second gain. Bot Esley is gaining ground on Bot Lazy Towner, cutting the gap by a little over 1 second. Bot Bunnies of Doom is doing the same on Bot Esley, closing in steadily by a full second. Congratulations to Everlasting Apex on winning at Macau Gia. Looks like they truly showed their everlasting skills. Wow! Everlasting Apex really pulled off an amazing victory. Congratulations on taking the top spot. That was some impressive racing right there. And Toadette TVX, you're a winner too. You've earned yourself a 1992 Audi Vive 8 Quattro, Group A. Looks like your luck is holding up today. Make sure to give that car a good home. For this track, I would focus mostly on handling and cornering performance. Istanbul Park is famous for its tight turns and challenging curves, so a car that can stick to the road and navigate those corners with agility will have the advantage. While top speed is nice, being able to master those twists and turns smoothly is what really counts here. Of course, good braking capability is essential too, so you can slow down efficiently before those sharp bends. Ultimately, A well-balanced car that screams agility will give you the best shot at climbing higher in the standings. Alright everyone, if you haven't picked your car yet, now's the time to make a move. The clock is ticking faster than some drivers in this race. Get your choices in before it's too late, or you'll be stuck with whatever AI picks for you. Alright folks, we've got a Bombsy and a classic Jaguar X J220 from 1993, taking on Daisy KBZ Ogres in a 1996 Mitsubishi GTO here at Istanbul Park. Now, the Jaguar is a real beauty, known for its speed and sleek design. But let's not forget, it's nearly 30 years old. The Mitsubishi GTO, on the other hand, might be a bit more modern in this matchup, with some solid handling and a turbocharged V6. But I have to say, the car's shape and the engine type can definitely tip the scales. The Jaguar should have an edge in straight-line speed, but the Mitsubishi could surprise us with better maneuverability around those tricky corners. Honestly, for fun, I'm leaning towards a Bombsy in the Jaguar just because it's a legendary name, and maybe a little extra flair. Plus, who doesn't love a vintage car roaring through Istanbul Park? But we'll see if the Mitsubishi manages to outmatch the old-school charm and power of that Jag. Buckle up, it's going to be an interesting race. Alright folks, The race is underway here at Istanbul Park, and leading the pack is the Retro GT 500 car, Bot Ice, in a classic 1994 Bugatti EB 110 LM. Looks like this vintage beauty is giving the others a run for their money right out of the gate. Let's see if it can keep up that pole position. Bot Ice is currently leading the race, holding the first place. Bot Abomzi has moved into second position and is right on the tail of the leader. Bot James Nisk is in third place, trying to keep up. The top trio is setting a fast pace early in the race. Husky Hogue and Dank Nuggins are locked in a close fight for 6th place, trading positions every few seconds. Bodolskopima has just gained 1 spot, now in 11th, inching closer to the top 10. Taknasty and Shran continue their scrap for 13th, with Taknasty slightly ahead but not for long. Bot James Nisk and Bot Abomzi continue their close fight for 2nd place with minimal separation. Bot Two Kinds Flora makes a small gain, moving up 1 spot into 7th place. Bot Toucan's Flora and Bot Dank Nuggins are locked in a tight duel for 6th position, swapping positions occasionally. Bot Toucan's Flora is closing in on Bot Dank Nuggins, looking to overtake for 6th place. Bot Husky Hog and Bot Toucan's Flora are still neck and neck for 7th position, lap after lap. Bot Beta Bloke has made a move, advancing 1 position to 17 and seems to be rallying. Bot Abomzi is holding the 2nd spot comfortably behind Bot Ice. Bot DCK Petzerogerts is sticking close in 5th, but with only 1 lap to go, it's a tight chase. DCKPB has the speed to challenge if the opportunity presents itself. Dank Nuggins is making a move up to 5th place, and is now just ahead of DCKBZ in that tight battle for position. Shran is also advancing, climbing to 12th. The fight for positions 5 through 12 is heating up nicely. Bot James Nisk and Bot Abomzi are sliding side by side for 2nd place. Bot Abita Bloke has just gained 1 position and is now in 16th. Bot Abomzi is driving a 1993 Jaguar X J220, which is known for its sleek design and impressive top speed. They're currently in 2nd place, holding steady after starting 3 spots back. Looks like they're maintaining good pace, no major overtakes so far. Bot Aussie Duke 1002 is making a fast move, overtaking 3 cars to claim 7th place. Bot DCK Rogues is losing ground, dropping 13 positions to 19th. Meanwhile, Bot Toucan's Flora climbs 1 spot to occupy 6th place. Bot Taknasty advances 1 spot and is now in 12th place. Bot Axton Hits and Bot Taknasty are battling closely for the 12th position. Meanwhile, Bot La Croissant 1980 climbs 1 spot up to 19th place. Bot Toucan's Flora is shortening the distance to Bot Dank Nuggins, closing in steadily as they chip away at the gap. Bot A Better Bloke is making a move on Bot Lazy Towner, decreasing the gap by a full second. The race remains dynamic with some promising overtakes ahead. Bot Lazy Towner advances to 13th place, overtaking one car. Bot Axton Hits keeps the pressure applied, with both bots closely fighting for 13. Watch for a potential move down the stretch. Bot Dank Nuggins is driving a 1996 Lamborghini Diablo Jota. They're currently in 7th place, which looks like a decent spot for now. Fastest lap time is 2 minutes 5.855 seconds, indicating they might be holding steady but not setting the world on fire. Congratulations on winning the race. Clearly, Bot Ice is just too good to beat. Wow! Looks like Bot Ice took the checkered flag. Congratulations to them for a race well driven. For those of you still in the running, if your name's on the list, step right up and claim your shiny new car. Don't let this opportunity slip by now. Let's see who can keep up. Sure thing. Did you know that the Foily Ring Indy track is famous for its sharp turns and speedy straightaways that really test the driver's nerves? It's like a roller coaster for cars. One minute you're flying at full throttle, and the next you're fighting to stay in control around a hairpin turn. It definitely keeps everyone on their toes, making every race here a thrilling sugar rush of adrenaline. And honestly, it's where even the most confident drivers sometimes get a little wobble. Because nothing says fun like a high-speed dance with danger. Alright everyone, last chance to pick your favorite car before we dive into the chaos. Make it count or forever hold your peace while these virtual racers zoom past you. Get those choices in before it's too late. Alright folks, this is quite the matchup. On one side, we have Bots Gozer Robs with a trusty 2009 Mazda B0986. It's got some good agility, but let's be honest, that age might show in the tight corners of Forley Ring Indy. On the other side, Bot Double is rolling in a 2011 Peugeot 908, a car known for its speed and stability. Given the specs and the era of these cars, I'd put my chips on Double winning this race. The Peugeot was built for endurance and sharper turns, which should give it a bit of an edge here. But hey, anything can happen in the world of AI racing, so I'm excited to see if Mazda's nimbleness can surprise us. Stay tuned. Alright folks, the race kicks off at Forley Ring Indy, and look who's taking the pole position. Bot Bagatelle in a 2011 Aston Martin AMR1. Yeah, that's right. The early leader is driving a car that's basically vintage now. Let's see if they can hold on, or if the other bots will catch up faster than you catch your snacks. Starting grid looks interesting with Toadette TVX taking the lead, followed closely by Bot Bagatelle in second, and Bot Lithocarp lurking behind in third. First lap should reveal some interesting moves. Bot Metzeropstarks advances one spot and now sits in 8th place. Bot Metzerops and Bot Gozer Obzaz are nose to tail, squabbling for 8th and 9th positions. Bot Kaboomper and Bot Detoxal are engaged in a close fight for 11th place. Stabigale Killams is holding on to 3rd place, but Lithocarp is pushing hard on the rear bumper trying to make a move. Behind them, Nezurop Starks and Skozerobs are battling closely for 8th position, nose to tail with moments of side-by-side racing. Detoxins and Shron are swapping paint in a tight tug for 10th, neither willing to give an inch. Bot Nonstop Starks climbs up one spot to take 8th place. Bot Nonstop advances one position to slot into 12th. Meanwhile, Bot Fishday Husky and Bot K Boompar are locked in a close duel for 13th, swapping positions back and forth. Bot Team Tenatia climbs up one position into 4th place. Bot Team Tenatia and Bot Lithocarp continue to race closely for 3rd, neck and neck. Meanwhile, Bot Detoxins gains 2 spots and is now in 9th. Bot Stabigai Killums is climbing smoothly into 3rd place. Bot Double is also gaining ground, moving up 2 spots to sit in 5th. Bot Team Tenatia and Bot Double are locked in a close duel for 5th position, with less than a car length between them. Bot Metsirub Starks and Bot Papa KC are going wheel to wheel for 7th place. Bot Fish to Husky and Bot Shron are trading positions hard over 12th. Bot LXEXXU and Bot Tuner are neck and neck for 16th. Stabigail Killums just overtook someone and is now in 2nd place. Double has also gained a position, climbing to 4th. Nizarub Starks and Papa Casey are shadowboxing for 7th, with neither giving an inch. Bot Begtair advances one position into 2nd. Bot Timtinatia moves up into 5th from 6th. Bot Medzarub Starks climbs 2 spots into 6th place. Bot Oskatserot continues climbing, now in 8th place. Bot Medisbury has gained some ground and is just ahead of Bot Wayne Bretsky, both fighting for 21st. Bot Skakesi's Bo Pre and Bot Shototo Doroka 39 are nose to tail at 23rd, neither giving an inch. Bot Scozerups is narrowing the distance to Bot Detox by 1 second. Bot LXAXEX Lee and Bot Betsmar are battling closely for 15th place. Bot Geogynumericals gains 1 position, advancing to 17th place. Stabigail Killums and Bagatera are neck and neck for 2nd place. Looks like they're trading paint. Nadzirub Starks just gained a spot to climb into 5th, making a move up the field. Oskazarad and Papa KC are still locked in their close fight for 7th. No one's giving an inch yet. Double and Stabigail Killums are still locked in a tight scrap for 3rd place. Netherop Starks has shaved off 1.3 seconds from Double's rear, looking to make an overtake soon. Usk is advancing 1 position to 7th, keeping the battle going behind the leaders. Bot Double has climbed to 3rd place. Bot Mitzerup Starks is now 1.42 seconds behind Bot Stabigail Killums. Bot Scozerups is catching up to Bot Detoxins, closing the gap by 1.3 seconds. Bot LXX Xsheligan is holding firm in 14th place, with Bot K Boomper right behind. They're staying close as they race through the next few turns. Bot Geogi Numericals manages to defend 16 for now, but Bot Betsmar is lurking just behind, pressing for that position. In the scramble for 18th, Bot Wayne Bretsky has a slight edge over Bot Tuner, but it's a close call as they accelerate down the straight. Congratulations to Toadette TVX on your win. Looks like you're the fastest toad around. Congratulations to Toadette TVX for winning the race. That was a fantastic drive. Really showed those AI cars who's boss. Now, the drivers who have the chance to claim a car are eagerly waiting. So step